Hey, good morning, everyone. I hope this is working. Facebook threw us a little bit of a zinger today. So if you step in here, and I'll wait till people are here. But again, very frustrating. We will find our own platform. So I hope you're doing great today. I'm hoping that you can sign on. Again, there we go. Patrick, great to see you here. Patrick, can you hear me okay? Had a bit of a problem this morning. There was no live option on the page today, so I had to go ahead and try and find some. Betsy's here as well. If you guys can just say hi, then I know that we're engaged, we're going on. Facebook did something weird today. I didn't have a live button to be able to go live. They said I had to create my own room and all this different stuff, so I tried a different route. And it says that I'm live now. I can see Ginny. Great to see you here, Ginny. That's 4 or 5 of you are here, so I know that you're logging in. But if you could just say hi, or good morning, and good morning, everyone. That would be great. There you go, Patrick, we're in, and sounds good. Thank you very much. So the last 4 minutes, I will tell you my heart rate has been up because it was really frustrating not being able to press the live button to go here, but we're here. So that means the party can get started, and that's a celebration. Ildi, great to see you here as well. Thanks so much. Good more. Yes, let's just get more. Good more, get more, let's go more. But it's if life's here, let's get everything we can by giving everything that we have. It's going to be a tougher class today. Thank you so much, Pat. Great to see you. I haven't seen you for a couple of days, I think, Pat. And Craig, you're here for half an hour. Hey, Betsy, thanks so much for being here. Today is a new style of workout that I'm going to be doing. We're going to be doing multi-exercises following on from each other. I call it like the 4-day today because Thursday's the 4th day of the week, unless you start on Sunday. But I want it where we're going to combine 4 exercises at a time. And you'll see it's very simple to do. It's just repetition. But instead of getting stuck in one position, because this is more of an advanced class, hey, Pat, and not even stuck in a position, we're doing one thing, we want to multitask. We go from one to the next, to the next, to the next. Mum, great to see you. Good morning. And actually, good evening, I have to say in England. This is the 9 o'clock news. No, in England, good morning, it's the 5 o'clock news. But thanks so much for being here, all of you. So listen, it's going to be a slightly tougher class today, and that's what the Thursday class is for, is to challenge you. So my urgent to you is do as much as you can. Some of them are simple exercises, some of them are a little bit more advanced. Just stand on the board and rock side to side if you're not sure, or if you're feeling a little unstable, or get off the board and get a drink of water and join back in again. All of these are exercises that we've been doing, that we've done. We're just going to combine them together, and it will be a cardio challenge. It will be a test of your muscle strength and increase your muscle strength. So again, Thursdays is definitely tougher than Tuesdays, and we're going to get this action going. Hopefully today. It was freezing. I went out this morning. It was down, okay, it's California. What's freezing in California? But it was down to 31 when I was out this morning at around 6 o'clock, and my body's now warming up. I'm hoping I can get a bit of a sweat going today with this as well. You will need your short bands. That will just be for the last exercise. And again, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets today. Now, when I say 6 sets, it's 4 exercises in each set. So we've got 24 exercises total, but again, going through. So 6 times, and we'll be repeating them 3 times each. So it's going to be tough. Be ready for the challenge. This is not going to be simple. It certainly will be challenging. But again, any part of it that you do or go through, it's a matter of congratulating yourself. Because I didn't set this up for everyone to be able to achieve. I've set it up for everybody to be able to challenge themselves. It's going to be a challenge for me as well. So good morning, Bob and Ben. So with that, hey, Joe. So everybody, expect a tough workout. Expect not to be able to do it all so you don't get frustrated, but know that you have the power to do it all at the right time. So if we're building, this is a great building block. If it's something that you go through and find out is a little too much for you, that's okay. You know, when I used to race bikes, I'd look at mountains and go, oh, I'm going to ride up that mountain. And it would take me out. I mean, it was so hard to do. And there was a couple of mountains that I had to get off and walk the bike because they were way steeper. That wasn't a failure. That wasn't a lack of ability. It was showing me where I was at, and it gave me a target. And I went back and I rode those mountains and I conquered those mountains. And that's why it's so important that we don't look at anything we're doing as failure or inability to do. It's just letting us know. Let me give you an example. When I coach soccer players, all the hard work is done in the training. And I say the reason we train is because we want to play games, right? It's the same in any sport, any competition. You train because you want to go to the competitive level, which in soccer is the game. The game lets us know where we're at. That's it. So we go out and we play fantastic and we're against a really good team, I know how good we are. But if we go out and play fantastic against a much weaker team, I still don't know where we're at because we haven't been challenged to our highest level. At the same time, if we go out and play a great team and we lose, even badly, but we give 100%, I still know where we're at. So take today's class, Thursday's class, as a little bit of a challenge to find out where you're at. It's not a failure, it's not a negative. It's in fact invaluable information because you'll know where you're at. There you go. Darlene. What a great time for you to come in. This is a tough class, Darlene. Don't get down, don't get, and I don't know how long, Darlene, you've actually had the board and gone through the basics, but Thursday is one of the tougher classes. So again, as I was just explaining to people, if you get a little bit behind or you begin to feel that it's a little bit too much, just stand on the board and just watch. It's a form of education. And when I say education, that's not me being the professor. We've already got the professor in the house, Betsy. What it is it lets you have an idea of where you can go. So don't jump out, don't drop out. Even if you stand on the board and rock side to side and join back in on some of the things we could do, it would be an amazing experience because anybody that goes through the program can get to this level. But welcome to the first time here and so happy to have you here, Darlene. Just so you know, I love the name Darlene. When I was playing the lead in Andrew Weber shows, the lead actress against me, or I should say with me, but opposite me, not against me. Her name was Darlene Casanova, fantastic performer. And so I love that. I love the name Darlene because it brings back so many memories of someone that was very special to me on stage. And of course, you'll get a shout out every time you show up, Darlene, everyone does. So I don't want to go on too long because we started a little late and I think a lot of people may have a hard time getting on live today because of the issues that I had getting on live, hosting this. But the one message I want to leave today is if you look over your whole life and all the things that you've been able to achieve and a lot of the things that you wanted to achieve and didn't for many different reasons, you never can forget the fact that you were born to be great. Everything you do, you're born to be great. You're given so many talents and you're given an incredible brain. You're given a body that is made to heal even when challenges come in. It's not made to fail, it's made to succeed. And so today, when we're going through this, remember, you were born to be great. And in some things, you're born to be greatest. So don't ever let yourself down. Don't ever doubt yourself. We would not be born if we weren't meant to succeed. The difference is what we're thinking up here leads everything else. So think of yourself at the greatest that you are and bring that to everything you do. I call it living to the highest level of excellence. All right, here we go. Let's get on with this workout. This is not going to be simple. Before we start, and hopefully I'm going to have a quick drink of water. I want to make sure that I'm hydrated before we start. You'll notice today I don't have the earbuds in. So hopefully the sound is good. I'd love to know if the sound is better with the earbuds or if you prefer it without. So at the end of the class, if you could just let me know or send a message, Dan, we prefer it with the earbuds, it's clearer, or without. All right, we're going to go into our first exercise, which what I want you to do is rock the board and step with the board. Again, this is the warm-up. This is not part of the exercise. I want you to get your heart rate going. We're beginning to get set up a little bit. Good. We're just stepping. What I want you to do now is begin to lift the opposite leg on the ground. My left leg, my right leg. Begin to lift it up. And what I want you to focus on here is the ability to balance on the leg that you're standing on. So all we're doing is we're waking up the proprioceptive connection. We're feeling those pressure points and just working side to side. Couple more. Good. Now come back into the center, put the board in the middle. Now what I want you to do is roll your ankle around. But as you're doing that, I want you to run your fingers on the handles of the poles. The reason we're doing this is multitasking the brain. I want your brain to be fully awake and coordinated. Change legs. And coordinated, so as we go through here, you're up and you're going and you're ready and you're flying. There you go, good. Nice. All right, just shake your legs out. Let's loosen them up. And we're straight away gonna go into the first exercise. It's the first set of 4. Now, the way we're gonna do this is you'll see, we'll go through it and I'll give you a little warning. The first thing I want you to do here is lift up your right foot, then lift up your left, but the toes are staying on the ground. So we're basically rocking. Here we go, I'm taking you through the first set here. So we're just gonna rock through here, the feet going. And again, if you want to, you can let go of the board and you'll notice how your weight goes back just a little bit and there's more pressure on your feet. Or you can hold on. So this is the first exercise of the first set. Now what I want you to do is lift up your right leg and hold it. 2, 3, 4, 5, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, change. If you want to take your hands off of the poles, 4, 5, you can. 1, 2, 3. So we got 6 of these. Change. Last one on this leg. 3, 4, 5, and change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. Now come up and tap the board behind the number 1. 1. We've got 10 of these. 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Now step up your feet on 1 and 1 and hold that balance for 10 seconds. 9, 8, take your hands off if you want. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back off of the board. That's the first set of the warm up. Here we go. We've got 20 feet. Are you ready? Right heel comes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. I have to count these. Good. Lift the right leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left leg. This is the 4th one that we're going through. Right leg and left leg. Feeling that balance. Good. Let's tap on the board. 1. We got 10 of these. 2. Good. So we're just going through here. That's 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now step up on the board and find that balance. We may have done 11 there actually. Good. And holding that balance, we're holding it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back. Here we go. Last set. A little faster now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And stop. Lift the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change. Good. So keep this going in through here. This again is just the warm up. We're getting the heart rate going through here. Last 2. Here we go. 3, 4, 5. Last one. Now we've got 10 taps. Are you ready? Right foot. 1, 2, 3. And if you want to challenge yourself, try and take your hands off and just tap the board. 8, 9, 10. Now step up on the number 1 and 1 and just find that balance. Hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You can run your fingers. 4, 3, 2, 1, and step back. Okay, that should have got your heart rate up. It gets your balance going. The proprioceptive connection is now engaging with your balance and your control of your muscles and your body. And you should be ready now for the next exercise. Grab a quick drink of water because again, even though that wasn't the hardest warm up, it certainly has got your heart rate going. And through each exercise, and as we increase the intensity, you'll find if you don't keep hydrated in between each one, you will actually drain out of your hydration to be able to hydrate quickly. I almost think of this like a boxing match where we're going to go through the rounds and then we get a drink. The ding ding, the bell goes, we stop and we come back in again. Now, we had a great survey on Facebook the other day that Grace put up. And what we did with that survey is find out what a lot of the things are you want to work with. And the number one thing was knees. There's a lot of knee injuries. So the second set is going to be to do with strengthening the knee area. So I'll be talking through this as well as explaining. What I want you to do is step up on number 2 and number 2. We haven't started the set yet. So we're just rocking here side to side. Now remember, we're working the knees. Now in the knees, there are no muscles, but around the knees, you have supporting muscles. So we want to strengthen the muscles around the knee, which is what we're doing on this next set. And at the same time, make sure the ligaments and tendons really that are around the knee, the ligaments especially, we're able to work to strengthen them. So here we go. Are you ready? The first thing we're going to do is going to be working 5 times on each leg. So put your weight on the right leg. Now, lift your knee, and all I want you to do is straighten your leg and squeeze the muscle around the knee. That's 1. And squeeze the muscle above the knee. 2 and 3. And squeeze the muscle. 4. And feel the muscle. 5. Push on the other side. Take the leg back. Squeeze the muscle. Don't think of, you'll straighten the leg to be able to squeeze the muscle, but think of squeezing the muscle and the leg will actually straighten the more you squeeze the muscle. 4 and 5. Push on the other side and lift the knee slightly. 1. Doesn't have to be high. 2. And squeeze and hold. 3. You can even use your hand to feel the muscle. 4 on your right above the knee. 5 and change. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Good. Now what I want you to do is go into your 2 and 2 position. Butt goes out. Very small knee bend and stand and squeeze the knees. 1 and 2. Squeeze the knees. And 3. And legs go straight. 4 and 5. There you go. You're in there. Hold it. Now the next one. Push your right leg down. All I want you to do is take your knee back and bring it down and step. So we're just going down. I want you to think stretch the knee and relax. Stretch the knee. Relax. Stretch the knee. Relax. Here we go. That's 4. I think it's actually 6. 7. Stretch. 8. Stretch. 9. Well, that would have been 10. Good. So that's it. And the last one I want you to do now is I want you to push to the right, bend your leg, and push up. So push the left, bend your knee, right foot comes up and step up. And it's a small bend, so we're here. That's 3 and 4 and 5. It's a small bend. We're strengthening the muscle around the knee. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good. We're going to go back. That's the first set done. We're now going to do 5 of each one that's on here. You ready? So push the right. Take the leg back, straighten it. 1, and straighten that leg. 2, and put your hand here, feel the muscle. 3, right around the knee. 4, and 5. Let's push to the other side. Leg goes back. 1, and 2, and 3. Feel the muscle right above the knees. Tighten it. 4 and 5. Good. Now come to the middle. Find your balance. Small knee bend. Butt goes back slightly. Now here, small, and straighten the legs. Squeeze the muscles in the legs. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and squeeze the muscles around the knee, above the knee, and relax. Now push with the left foot. Stretch and down. 1 and 2 and 3. Just loosen the muscles up. 4, 5. Mobility is huge. 6, 7, 8, 9. I got the counting right on that one. Now push with the left, bend the knee slightly, push up. 1. Small, it's such a small bend. 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Good. That's the second set done. We've got one more set to go. And on each set, what I'd love you to do is try and feel the muscle around the knee more, squeezing. The way you'll do that is tighten the quad muscle, your thigh muscle, tighten it and straighten that leg. And the leg should straighten because you're really squeezing the muscles. And that, again, by squeezing, we straighten the leg. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Last one. We're going on the left leg. Squeeze the muscle. 1. Again, once you've got your balance, you can feel the muscle above the knee. 3, it's small. 4, not the muscle, the movement. 5, good, let's change leg, push with the left. And 1, and squeeze the muscles around the knee. It's such a small movement. 3, and 4. Again, you're not squeezing the knee. 5, good, come to the middle. You're squeezing the muscle. We strengthen the muscle that will support the joint. Here we go now, so important with the knees. Your butt goes back and it's a small movement, a small little knee bend and squeeze. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Very good. Now let's push down with the left leg, stretch it. 1, and 2, getting that mobility in the knee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the last one we're going to do, remember this is the 4th one before the end of the round. Bend the right leg, take the left knee off. 1, push up, and it's small. 2, if you bend too much, you'll put a lot of stress onto the knee. We want to do that slowly. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Rock it out. So what we've got in here, again, that's the second round done. We've got 1, 2, 3, we've got 4 rounds left to go. And again, each one has a 3-time circuit so that you can get used to it and get those muscles integrated. Step off the board, end of the round, quick drink of water. I see that Bob Eubanks is out the house. What am I talking about? Bob Eubanks is in the house. Hey, Bob, you had trouble finding me. Maybe you should have gone to the bathroom, right? Hang on a minute, that doesn't sound right. Bob seems to find everything in the bathroom. So, yeah, I shouldn't have said that. Sounded really weird. Okay, Vicky, great to see you. Another great day. Every day's a great day. If you don't think so, try missing one. Don't do that. But you're right, absolutely. Jen, good morning. Great to see you here. Denise, morning from Arizona. Always from Los Angeles, well, from California. And Bob's in the house. I'm sorry you had trouble finding me, Bob. Okay, the referee just gave the 10-second warning. Ding, ding. Okay, so the next round is up. I want you to step up on 1-on-1. Okay, we're going to strengthen the legs again, but we're going to work slightly higher up and work more the upper part of the thigh and the glutes, as well as keeping the core tight. So, most of you have done this before. If you're brand new in here, and I know we have it, well, there's certainly, we have one newbie, which I love. In here, all we're going to do is walk on the number 1 by lifting your feet up. We're going to do 20 of these. Are you ready? Here we go and start. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, we're doing 20 of these walks. 13, 14, 17. Good. Now you're going to hold the balance for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Now step onto the floor. If you want to use the poles, you can, or you can stop. Here we got 6 squats. Are you ready here? So we're going to go down. 1, squeeze the butt. Down. 2, squeeze the butt. Down. 3, butt goes back, remember. As you're doing, that's 4. Make sure your butt goes back. We don't want the knees going forward, but the knees stay over the knee. That's 6. Okay, here we come now. We're now going to step up. We stay on the floor. We're going to go to a fast run. Are you ready? 10 seconds. Just start running. You can hold onto the poles if you want. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Step up on the board. Here we go. Walk in, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Second set. Good. We're doing great. Keep it going. 14, 16. Good. Come hold that balance for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back onto the floor. Hold onto the poles if you need. Remember, your butt goes back and down. 1. Squeeze the butt. Down. Squeeze the butt. And 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Now, here we go. Running 10 seconds on the floor. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 2 sets down. Here we go. Third set. Right foot goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. You're doing great. Stay in there. Keep working it. Lift those knees up. 15. We're almost there. Good. There we go. Now hold that balance. 10, 9, all right, 6, 5, 4, 3. I got the timing wrong. 1 and step back. Here we go. 6 squats. Feet about shoulder width apart. Butt goes back. Here we go. Down. 1. Squeeze. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. Good. On the ground. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep it going. Come on. 5, 4. Or hold the pose if you need to. 2, 1. And rest. That's the third set down. Ding, ding. End of the rounds. That is the third round down. We got 3 rounds left to go, and the intensity is going to start picking up now. So, have that quick drink of water. Listen to your corner man. Listen, you got a choice. You can have Bob in your corner, or you can have me in your corner. Not that it's a competition between me and Bob, but I guarantee you, Bob will tell you the funniest jokes, but I'm not sure you're going to be around for the next, ready for the next round, because you might be laughing so much. And I guarantee I'm going to come out and I'm going to go for the 2-finger eye poke, but I'm only going to use 1 finger so you can't block it. So choose. Do you want Bob or do you want me in your corner? So the good news is if you choose Bob, he'll be able to tell you where the bathroom is. That's a good thing. Not while the fight's going on. Just say, what did Bob say? You're here. Oh, you found your... There you go. You found your balance in the bathroom. How did I know Bob was going to mention the bathroom? Okay, that's fantastic. Okay, what I want you to do in here is come up with 2 and 2. This is the first round. We're going to rock for 10 seconds, nice and quick. So I want you, don't move your body in here. Good, don't move your body, keep your body down. Push those legs. Here we go, we're starting now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. We're going into 6 squats now on the board. So we're down. 1. Again, if you have bad knees, keep it shallow. And don't go so deep. If you're good and you want to strengthen those legs, go a little deeper. That's 4. And 5. And 6. Good. Now, take your foot across. Oh, sorry, hold it there. We got 10 toe raises. Go up on your toes. 1. And 2. And keep that balance. 3. Not easy. 4. 5, sorry, we have 6, not 10. 6, good. Now push down with the right foot. I'm going to take your left foot back, but keep your weight on the right leg. So we'll lunge. 1, go to the other side. 2, so keep your weight on the front leg. Bend both knees. 4, and 5, and 6. Good. That's the first circuit through. You'll know it. As we pick up, we're going to go. Again, these are 6s on everything except the board, where we're going to rock for 10 seconds. Keep your body centered. Push with the legs. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, find your balance. We got 6 squats. Butt goes back first. Now like you're sitting back and up. 1, build that leg strength. 2, keep the balance. 3, so much involved. 4, and 5, and 6. We got 6 toe raises. Are you ready? Go up. 1, and keep that balance. 2, and 3, and 4. Keep the balance down. And 5, and 6. Good. Push down with the right leg. We're lunging back. Back. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Last one, and 6. Feel strong. That's the second one done. We got the third round. I can feel my muscles beginning to tighten up. So before we do the third set, just go in here. This is if I was your coach. If I was in your corner, I'm your corner man. I'm saying, hey, let's loosen up the muscles. Bob, if your legs were tight, go, do you need to go and sit on the toilet? So, you know, again, we come from a different point of view. Bob is so caring. If you need to go to the bathroom. Okay, I'm killing that joke. We're moving on. Moving on. I know Bob said something. Good. Here we go. Last one. Bend the knee slightly, body centered. Push. Here we go. 1, 2. Good. We're going 10 seconds. 8, 7. Keep going, Bob. 6, 5, 4, 3. I hope you're laughing with us too. We want to have some of the best laughs with Bob. Here we go. Find the squat position and we're down. Push up. 1 and 2. Like I said, this is an advanced workout. 3. And don't worry if you're wobbling. 4. You're going through the exercises. 5. Your brain is engaged. 6. Good. We're going 6 toe raises. Keep that balance. Here we go. 1 and 2. Remember, this is much more of an advanced workout. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Now lunge back, push down with the right leg. Here we go. Last set. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Good. Come back out. Let's just kick those legs back a couple of times. That's the end of the round. Ding, ding. That's the end of the next round. You know what time it is? It's time to get a drink of water. Step off the board, quick little drink. I'm going to see what the comments are. I see Bob making some comments. Bob, that's crazy. So Darlene, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well in here and hanging in. And again, like I said, it may be a little bit more than you want to do. Tuesday's classes, I go much slower and work. Tuesdays is brain training for the body. It's I don't say it's my favorite class, but it's my favorite class. In here, that's awesome. Linda, I didn't see you that, but you really, believe me, Linda, I really need this. This is, again, health for the body, training for the body, increasing the cardio system. It's so critical. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday and saying between weight training and cardio training, I would take cardio every day because that gives me the energy to get going, then add the weights. But I'll always put cardio, and this is a cardio in there. Bob, what do you mean I won't be around? But Bob, your butt went back and now you can't find it. Well, Bob, this is one time I'm not going looking for your butt, so you're on your own looking for it. Okay, shake those legs out. Okay, the next one we're going to do is going to be facing sideways. I'm going to turn the board very slightly in here. Who just put a comment in there? Kirk. Yeah, sorry you had a problem finding the session today as well. I'm so sorry, Kirk. I had a hard time. There was no button for me to do live, so I had to go and find another way to go live. I was able to do it, but I'm going to have to research it, but Facebook throws different stuff up. Okay, so place your left foot on the back of the board, right foot on the front. And Darlene, if you haven't done this exercise before, go really careful. Hold on with both poles, or hands on the poles, and go really slow. The biggest fear here with people starting is that they rock forward, they go too far. Make sure you keep your body in the middle and your legs are pushing forward and backwards. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, You got your foot on 3 and 3. Here we go. We're going to do 10 seconds of rocking. Are you ready? And push. Good. So that's 10. You can go as slow as you want or as fast as you want, but make sure the body's middle and the legs are doing the work. Good. We got 3 seconds. 2, 1. Now, what I want you to do is step your feet both in the middle. Bend the knees. We got 10 seconds rocking forward. So press on the toes, heels. Good. So now what we're doing is we're loosening and strengthening the ankles at the same time and feeling the pressure points on the toes and the heels. Excellent. Keep it going forward and backwards. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now take your left foot, move it back to number 2. Take your right foot to number 2. And what I want you to do is start by lifting your leg up. Now step, lift the back leg off. So we just got small little steps in here. We're going 10 seconds. Go at your own speed. And make sure your back foot goes straight down. Be aware that your foot is on the board. Don't, again, make sure you feel it. If you begin to feel it's going off of the board, stop and correct. There you go, good. Excellent. Now what I want you to do is step back, bring both feet to the edge, and all we're going to do is we're going to walk over. So we go 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. We're just walking forward and backwards and feeling that change. Here we go. We've got 10 seconds of going through here. Again, if you feel your hip hit the pole, you've gone back far enough. So I'm just in here. What we're adjusting here is small steps and change of angle. You'll notice as you go forward, there's more on your toes. When you go back, you'll feel the pressure more on your heels. Are you ready? And come to a stop. Good, we're going to set up. That's the first round down. Take your left foot, make sure it's on the red mark at the back. You can lift up and look. Take the right foot, put it next to the pole. Here we go, 10 seconds, rocking forward and backwards. 4, good. We're going through, and you'll notice here, we're going to do the second. We're actually going to do 4 sets on this. We're going to turn and go the other side to make sure we're working both legs. Good. In here now, push back, bring the front foot to the middle, back foot to the middle, bend your knees slightly, and push on the heel, and we're getting that rocking going. There you go. Pushing back. We got 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Push forward, put your right foot on the front, left foot goes back a little bit. Now lift the front leg, lift the back leg. Here we go, we've got 10 seconds of this. And like I said, we're going to swap to the other side after this set, so we'll end up doing 4 sets of this one. I can feel my body temperature going up, just stepping good. There you go. We're pushing in here, excellent. And push down on the back, bring your feet together on the back. Now, small little steps, going forward, we're going over, and this will help you with that feeling of going backwards. A lot of times people will say, okay, I feel my balance. As soon as I begin to go backwards, I feel my balance changing. So all we're doing here is just getting used to the feet, different pressure points, and because of the rock of the board, we're actually engaging a little more than we would normally on a hard floor. Good. Come to the back, stop here, step off the board. Now let's face the other way. We've got 2 sets on this side. And again, I love these exercises going across, because when you stand sideways and rock sideways, we're working on our ability to feel the pressure points side to side, which help us with stability. But now we're working on the toes of going forward and backwards, which again is the way we walk normally, unless you're a crab. Okay, step up on the board, hold onto both poles if you want, or one pole, take the left leg, put it next to the pole. Here we go, 10 seconds, rocking forward and backwards. I wish I had have invented this many years ago, because maybe I would have written the movie Rocky before Sylvester Stallone, because I feel really like I'm rocking, and we can say, hey, why don't we call this Rocky? And then we'll have all these movies about somebody that fights on a balance board and knocks out the world champion who, I'm getting carried away here. Okay, push back, put the left foot in the middle, right foot in the middle, and bend the knees, and let's rock forward and backwards. We're going 10 seconds of the rock. Oh, The Rock. Why didn't I think of that as a name for an actor? Man, I should have thought of has anybody got the name The Rock? Maybe that would be a great thing to do. Or we could shoot a movie about Alcatraz and call it The Rock. And we could use Sean Connery in that one. Unfortunately, Sean's no longer with us, I think, from what I remember. But what a great thing. Good, come to the back. Good, Push your right foot slightly forward, left foot slightly back. Push back, so your right foot's back. Now lift the left leg and step, and step, and step. So if you think my sense of humor is a little warped or a little weird, you're probably right. Bob will tell you all that all the time. My creativity is always going and thinking, maybe not the way that most people think. Good, we're rocking through here. There you go, good. Now push on the back, put your feet together, and here we go. Small little steps going over, just 10 seconds of this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, last set. Make sure your right leg is on the mark here. Put the left leg forward, and here we go. Rocking forward and backwards, 10 seconds. Go. 9, 8, 7, 6. Great for the cardio because we're not stopping in between and recovering. But if you feel a little out of breath or you need a break, please do. Push on the back leg, bring the front leg to the middle. Back leg comes to the middle, bend your knees, and we're going here. I see Bob Eubanks has written something else. I'm a little worried about that. And Darlene, I see you got a message here as well. I look forward to reading both the messages in a minute. We're rocking. 3, 2, 1. Good. Put your left foot slightly forward, right foot slightly back. Pull back, lift the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. We got the 10 seconds coming up. Step back, bring your front foot to the back foot. And here we go, small little steps going over. We got 10 seconds. Again, really small. Keep the body aligned. So as I lean back, my body's very slightly forward. As I feel the change, my body is very slightly changing the angle. So I'm literally, I gotta kind of go ahead. I'm here slightly. As I go back, I'm slightly here. I'm exaggerating my hand movement. But as I change, I'm changing my body position for stability. And all the way back and stop here. Very good. Step sideways off the board. Ding, ding. End of that round. So the next thing I want to do now is we're going to be using the bands. But before we do that, let's get a quick drink of water. I'm going to take a look at these messages. Here we go. We're going through here. Darlene, oh my, I am so slow. You're not slower, you're stronger. You're not using momentum, you're using muscles. That's awesome. And everyone goes at their own pace. That's what keeps this safe. Safety is everything. But you're sticking with you folks. That's awesome. If this is your first class here and you're sticking with us, Darlene, you're doing fantastic. And take a nap for me as well, please. I'm going to give you permission for a double nap. One for you, one for me. Bob, when you were in Warsaw, I put my hands on a pole and she slapped you. That's not even funny, Bob, but it kind of is. Because I know it's a joke. But that's really funny. So, okay, what I want you to do is now change the poles from the inside to the outside and grab your short bands. For those of you that haven't done this before, I'll show you a simple way. Darling, you may not have seen this simple way as well. You can stand by the side of the pole, push the pole so the board tilts up, and then put the board underneath your thighs, right? I can grab my little red piece. I should have done that actually before I did this. And now, just push into the pole and change it into here. That one's down, then I can use the pole to lower it down. Of course, you can always bend forward and do it, but this is again, push the board into the ground, push it up, rest it on your thighs, and you can do the same technique to put the bands in as well. Just got to lock this into place. Now take the little pin, I put it back in the middle. I grab my bands. These bands are going in the front holes of the board. So again, I can do it the same way. I can push the board up. I can take the band, feed it through, slide the handle through the hoop and down. Now, if you don't want to put your bands on, you can do this without bands. You can just do the arm movements in here. And again, this is going to be a tough set. We're doing 2 sets of this one because we're working each side. And by working each side, that really makes up for almost like 4 sets. And this is the last round, and this is going to be a knockout. So bring your best in the last round, but again, always smart. I'll give you another minute to put your bands in so you go. So what we're working on is we've got biceps, we've got flies. So the bicep is squeezing the bicep muscle and making sure that we're working. Squeeze the muscle and lift the band. Balance always comes first, so focus on your balance. Second one, we've got the arm going to the side to build the strength in the shoulder joint through here by increasing the strength of the shoulder to support the joint. The next one we're going to be doing is triceps. That's where you're here and you're going to straighten the arm back so we work the back of the arm muscle. And the last one is going to be the bag lift, where we're going to a slight squat and lift the bag. To lift the bag, your palm faces your side, just like you're lifting the bag, but you're lifting it up a little higher than you normally would. So I'm going to get one more quick mouthful of water because I can feel I didn't take enough. Maybe because I'm talking too much. And here we go on the next one. So step up, we're on 2 and 2. We got 8 on each side. Grab the band, find your balance. There's no stopping in these ones. We go straight from one to the next, to the next, to the next, twice through on each one. But, well, we do one circuit, one time through, and then one to second time. And this is the last exercise for the day. You ready? Here we go. Find your balance. Bicep, go. 1. And you can do this without having a band. You can just do the exercise. 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Change straight away to the other side. Here we go. Are you ready? And 1, 2, 3. This is going to be a tough challenge. I can feel it already. 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Good. Grab the right hand. We're taking it to the side now. Lift. 1. Keep the balance. 2, and 3, and 4. You'll notice I'm using the blue bands. It's the second highest level. 6 that we have. 7. The yellows are the great intro one that allow you to get the muscles moving. Let's go to the left side. Here we go. 1. And then you can progress to the red or the green. Then we got the blue. And the last one is the black. Here we go. 5. I think that's 5. 6. I'm sweating. I got my goal. Working hard enough. Now, what I want you to do is turn your feet slightly this way. Take the hand and straighten the arm back. 1. We're kind of at a 45-degree angle. 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Keep that balance. 8. Good. Let's change. 45 degrees. Hand faces the back. Oh no, the front. 1. Sorry. 2. There's different techniques. I was like, which technique was I using? 3. Keep the balance. 4, 5, 6, 7. Straighten that arm. 8. Good. Come back. Grab the right band. Slight knee bend and pull high. 1, and 2, and 3. Keep going, Darlene. 4, and 5. Welcome to the group. 6, and 7, and 8. Good. Put the band down. Change the other side. You'll feel those legs really working. Bend. Here we go. Lift the elbow. 1, like you're lifting a bag up. 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. You're doing great. 7. Last one. 8. Now that's the end of the first half of the first round. We're going straight to this. The last round we're doing today. This will be challenging. It should be challenging already. Here we go. 8 bicep curls. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5. Come on, squeeze that muscle. 6, you're getting stronger. 7, 8. Yeah, if I had to come up with a movie called Rocky, I probably would have written a song called Getting Stronger, Getting Stronger, Getting Stronger. Yeah, because we got a fight coming up. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Place it down. Shoulder to the side. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, we're doing great. Come on. 5 and 6 and 7. Last one. 8. Good, we're straight to the side. How's your balance? You find the balance being solid. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Here we go. 1, 2. We're almost there. Come on. 3, 4, 5. We're almost halfway through the second half. 6, 7. Strong, strong, strong. Keep the balance. 8. Good. Now turn slightly to the side. Hand facing forward. Lift the elbow and straighten. 1. Keep the balance. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feel the muscle tighten. 7. At the back of the arm, your tricep down the back is tightening. Turn 45 degrees. Hold on. Here we go. Find your balance. And tighten the back of the arm. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're doing great. Come on. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Place it back. Last exercise. Come on. You've got this. Bend those knees. And we've got the bag lift. Lift it up. 1 and 2. Feel those legs strong. 3 and 4. And you're doing fantastic. 5. Come on, we're finishing it together. 6, 7. If it's getting too tired, let go of the band. Put the band back and use just the arm motion. If it's too much on your legs, just do the arm motion. Here we go. Last 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Last 2. 7. Come on, lift that bag up. 8. Place it back. Rock side to side. Now, push down with the right leg. Put your hands together like this. Good. And put your hands, bring your thumbs together so you're here. Now pull them slightly apart. Now, look inside. You just did a bag lift. What's inside your bag? It's nutrition month. And I know we're going to be talking about nutrition. So I'm not going to tell you what's in my bag because it wouldn't be good nutrition. It certainly would be some English food. Okay, just come back and rock. If you did that with me, thanks. If you are sitting there rolling your eyes, thanks. If you didn't do it because you knew that I was going to be doing something crazy, thanks. All right. That's the end of the workout today, but we do have the cool down to do. Please make sure you take the time to stay with me for the cool down. I'm going to keep it simple and relatively short, but it's really important. We bring the heart rate down, we stretch the muscles out, we loosen up and make sure we're ready to now go and get your hydration, have something to eat after class. Just a little snack will be great. Your body wants to have that nutrition. Good. Step back off of the board. Shake the legs out. Stick with me through this. I'm going to make it very simple. Push the board to the right. Take your the ball of your right foot, push it on the ground. So your foot now is at an angle. You can feel the stretch down the back of the calf. And if you bend your knee slightly, you'll feel it more in the Achilles, lower down the calf. Good, let's change side. Ball of the foot. We're going to keep these short and sweet. But again, by stretching, we keep suppleness in the muscle, which is so important. We also, by stretching, help increase the blood flow going through the muscle because there's nothing in there blocking it. That tightness isn't blocking it. It's so important the blood flows because the blood carries your red oxygen cells, and that refreshes all the cells that are out there. And again, helps strengthen those muscles as well. Remember, have something to eat after this within 20 minutes of finishing this. A little bit of protein, a sandwich, a protein bar, some sort of snack that fits in with your diet. Good. Shake your legs out. All I want you to do now is take a step back slightly and just bend your leg. Bend forward, not your legs. Your legs stay straight. We're stretching out the back of the legs. Come on, stay in here with me. This is actually part of the workout, is the cool down. Good, and come and stand back up slowly. Push the board to the right, put your heel on top of the board and just lean towards that foot and feel the stretch down the back. Beautiful. And come back up, heel on the board, stretch it forward. There you go, good. Now come back to the center. I want you to give me butt kicks. So we're just going to go in here. We're just stretching out the quad, and trust me, I can feel the muscles. I can feel actually, because we've worked them good, that as I kick my heel towards my butt, I can feel the stretching of the muscle. A really good exercise to do on this one, and I'm going to show you this. You won't be able to do it today, but I'm going to remember it. If you've got a little chair behind you, and this is a little high, but you put a chair behind you, and you can take that leg and put it up on the chair. Now it's a nice way you can just bend, use the board. And again, this is a little too high, but you put the ankle on the edge and just kind of bend your knee. You'll feel the stretch that goes through. I didn't think of this before. I should have thought of this before. But just by putting it in here, you can stretch that front muscle. So if you have a sofa behind you, you can just actually put your foot up on the sofa and then just, obviously the leg is bent if the front of the foot is on the sofa, hold onto the board and just bend that front leg a little bit and you'll feel that stretch. It's a really, really important and great stretch to do. Okay, moving on to the next part in here. What I want you to do now is roll the right foot out. Come on, stay with me, we're almost done. Good, and change leg. Roll it out into here again. There you go, just rolling around. Now take the leg, roll it the other way so your knee goes out first. Just loosen those ankles and the feet. Change it up, we're going the other way. Hang in here, we're almost done. I'd say within a minute, we're gonna be finished in here. Good, shake your legs out. Now take your hands, interlace them, and push the palms to the ground. Just feel the stretch in those fingers. And release it up, turn them towards your face and just push them a little bit here again. What's nice about this works against the opposite of what could be deemed spasticity. So if you have a tightness where your fingers tend to curl one way, this is a great exercise. Whenever you have a muscle that contracts one way, if your hands turn in slightly, that's because the muscles in the forearms are tightening up and the fingers are pulling in. So what you want to do is push the other way and help stretch them out. So for that reason, put your hands on top of the poles and just push your wrist to the ground. If I go from the side, you'll see I'm doing this. It's kind of like the motorbike action if you're revving the engine. So just here and just push them down. That will help stretch out the forearms and loosen up those muscles. There you go, good. Next one, put your feet slightly apart. Roll the shoulders back. Give me 4 of these backwards. 3, 4, and roll it forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now roll the right one back than the left one. 1, 2, 3. Give me 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Shake your arms out. Now take your right arm, bring it across to your left shoulder and pull with your left arm just to stretch out the shoulder and the back area. Excellent. Change into the other side. There you are, pulling out. Fantastic. Change one more time through here. Just pull, stretch the back out. And change. Pull the back out. No, don't pull your back out. I mean stretch the back in here. Good. Shake those hands out. Last one. Take your head, just drop the shoulder, feel the stretch. Right ear to right shoulder, stretch down the left. Just hold it there. And go to the other side. Whew. That was a good workout today. And change. And every class that we do is obviously different. We never repeat the same class twice. Some of the stuff that we do, obviously not do. Bob, don't go there when I say that some of the stuff we do. Some of the stuff that we do, we repeat because repetition helps grow the brain to be able to comfortably repeat those exercises. But what's really important is we're challenging some workouts. I go, that was a great brain training. Other ones I go, that was a great muscle strengthening. Today was a great overall workout, both challenging the mind. I'm going to grab my water and make sure you have yours. You challenge the mind to follow from one to the next, to the next, to the next. It's a bit like going out for a walk. If you go out in the countryside, every step is not the same. There's different things that you're going to be doing. So I love these ones. That was a tough workout. I hope you enjoyed it. Going back to see the messages. So we go in here, back through here. Sherry, is this the first? I think it's the first time you've been on my class. Listen to this. Hi, just wanted to let you know this is my first week with you and you've already lowered your glucose numbers. I've already lowered my glucose numbers. That's fantastic, Sherry. I'm so proud of you. I really appreciate you letting us know. And it's just great to hear so many success stories. All we've done is given you the tools, which is the 60 Up Balance Board, and with Kathy and Debbie, who are fantastic, we're giving you information. And what's so amazing about this is you're doing it. Everybody that's with 60 Up, you're doing it. The board doesn't lie. Whatever happens is not doing the work for you. You have to do the work. So all the success is yours. We're just proud to be part of your journey. So thanks, Sherry. Congratulations. And remember, safety first, but keep going. And as you raise your levels, I'm confident your glucose levels will go down to a much better place as well. So congratulations. That's great, Denise. Good workout, doing most and then add some of you doing the band work too. That's awesome. Again, look, it's a progression. That's why I said at the beginning, it's not about doing everything. It's finding out. Today will reveal where you're at. If you went through today and it was easy and you go, God, that wasn't even a challenge, you're super fit and super smart and we can raise the level again. Believe me, I train professional athletes on here. I can raise the level where in 20 minutes they're completely gassed out. But it's not about gassing people out. This is about progressing for everyday life, and it's fantastic. And that's just brilliant. Fantastic, Denise. Thank you. Linda, you didn't quite make it, but you got to 5.5. Listen, you did make it, Linda, because you went as far as you can go, and that's where your finish line was, and you learned today where you're at. And just to get to 5.5 is fantastic. And what I like, if you look at how you wrote it, Linda, you put 5 exclamation mark over 2 instead of 5 over 2. I love the exclamation mark because you made it to that point, and so many people wouldn't. So congratulations, and I'm glad it was a challenge for you. And Bob, absolutely. Dan, all kidding aside, this was a great workout. There truly is no end to your limitations. It's so true, Bob, and thanks. And I know we joke, and I love joking with you. It's always so much fun. But again, absolutely, great workout. This is about you. It's about your body, and everyone is only limited by what they believe, what they think, or what they're told if they believe it, instead of looking inside. That's how, Bob, that's how, with creating the 60 Up and the success and everything that happened, how this even got created in the first place with you, Bob. We were listening to, or you were listening to what other people were saying and saying it was enough, and it wasn't, and you changed other people's opinions because of what you put in. And I'm proud of you, Bob, and it's incredible to continue to see the effect it's had. 4 years ago, 5 years ago, Bob, you were in a much worse condition, as you know, and I'm only saying it because it's the truth, than you are today. And who would have thought 5 years ago that you'd be where you are today? So great workout. Thanks so much. Linda, you're great. And I'm glad you stayed for the cool down, because it is so important. Betsy, I'm glad you liked it. I know you like to challenge, and you're more advanced now, having been with us for a long time. And I'm glad you loved it. I'm going to try and keep this format for Thursdays, because I like the format. I like the fact that we're combining, instead of 1 and 1 and 1 and 1, let's start doing rounds. Let's increase that intensity and let's increase the cardio and ability to change quickly. So I'm going to try and if you want me to keep this format, and I'm open to anything, please let me know, because I've done many different things. We used to do 3 different things, which was a beginner, and intermediate, advanced on the Thursdays. But if you like this, let me know, because I'm here to serve and help you, and I want you to love it. So thanks, Betsy, and hi to Herb as well. Ildi, thanks so much. It did go through quick. I don't even know what time it is. I have no idea what time it is, but it does go quickly, because we do a I look at it. I've been watching a lot of MMA and boxing, and I used to fight in the ring many years ago back in England at Lonsdale. And people don't realize, when you work 3 minutes and take a break, that 3 minutes can be so tough, but the recovery is critical. And that's what I want to build towards, so that your stamina and your confidence goes up because you're doing the work. So thank you so much. Pat, great to see you here. Thanks so much as well. You're awesome. You're great. All of you are great. And I really appreciate you being part of this. I wouldn't want to do this if you weren't here. What's the point of me doing it? So you inspire me, keep inspiring me, and keep pushing me as well. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you want. Man, if I had a song, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. That would be a great song. I'd probably have to create a group. Maybe I'd call them the Spice Girls. Maybe I'd call and come up with a song called Tell Me What You Want, What You Really, Really Want. Tell me what you want. I thought after the class I would have gone back to normal. If this is normal, whoever's going to be dealing with me today, it's going to be an interesting conversation. So fantastic. Thanks so much. Sean, great to see you here. Thanks for being here. Always good to see you. You're so supportive and involved. And Kirk, it was a good one today. Thanks for being here, Kirk. You're one of the very first people that ever started with 60 Up. It's great to see you here, and I hope you're getting the results. And again, getting ready for this summer to come in. You love this format, both Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays, I don't think I'd do this format, ILD on Tuesdays. We have a lot of people that haven't done the 60 Up before, just starting out, and it may be a little bit too much for them. And I really want to keep it the brain training. But if you love this Thursdays, if everybody loves this, I will keep this on Thursdays, and we'll go round by round. And who knows, maybe we'll build up to a 10-round faster circuit eventually. You guys let me know. Bob, limitations, that was a joke. Well, the truth is, it's not really a joke, is it, Bob? I know you were joking, but we're only limited by what we believe and what we listen to. So listen to that inner voice. I said something the other day, always listen to your inner voice unless it's giving you bad information. Then change the information it's giving you. Incredible. Betsy, you like the format too as well. So that's awesome. That's, again, we'll keep this for next week, and I'll keep asking if people want a different format. Please let me know. Darlene, you had a car accident, terrible car accident 3 years ago, 2 rods and screws holding your neck spinal in place. I'm going to guess it said in hospital for, so I can't read, I can only read like the first 4 lines in here, Darlene. And here we go. No, I got it. You were in hospital for 1 month, lots of rehab. You have to go ahead and go, and was told this is about balance and to get better one step at a time. I was walking and doing great. This was challenging, great. Darlene, fantastic. I have my own stories that I could tell you about as well. I tend to keep those a little bit quiet because because again, this is all about you, but I understand a little bit more what you're going through than most people know. So with all seriousness, keep going, go slow, feel your body, listen to your body. If it says you've had enough today, take that break. If you wake up sore the next day, don't work out, spend the time stretching. And then you'll end up having more stamina to be able to work out more. But stretching is so critical to keep the muscles working. And what's the beauty of the balance board as well is it will keep you in alignment. You can't balance if you're off alignment. So slowly it will help straighten up the spine. Not in a painful way, just naturally. Your body's going to find that center and alignment. So cheering you on, and thanks so much for being here today. Linda says, Bob, you are a big inspiration. Watched you for years on Newlywed Game. Bob, you did the Newlywed Game? What was that? Did you get married every week, Bob? Is that what it was? Are you, Bob, you were out all the time. Bob, you were on a TV show where you got married every week. You were a newlywed for years. How many people did you marry, Bob? You did the Newlywed Game? What's that? I'm just joking. Bob was fantastic. I heard of Bob when I was living back in England. That's how famous Bob is. And I know my parents used to watch it. Everybody loved that. Darling, you and Bob are a comedy team. I used to be a stand-up comedian until they made me sit down. That was in about 3 seconds. Boo, sit down. I got to sit down. But Bob's the funny one here. So Bob's fantastic. Thanks. And Bob, okay, this is a question for everybody. Bob said it to me, but I know he wants to personally say it to you all. Where's the strangest place you have ever made whoopee? And I'm going to leave you with that today. What is the strangest place you've ever made whoopee? I'm going to guess with Bob it's the bathroom. But that goes back into the class. Have a beautiful day. Thank you all so much for being here with me. Love to you all. Don't forget, Debbie tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. She's fantastic, I believe, tomorrow. She's got half board and then half without the board, getting you back on the floor and moving with confidence. So, love to you all. Have a fantastic weekend. I will see you next Tuesday. Stay safe, stay warm, and stay believing in you because you were born to be great. Love to you all. Bye-bye.